Yes, guys, South Africa versus Zimbabwe is making it a master architect and a great one. And if you just join in and you are new, this is Ashili Sports. You know how we do it. We give it to you like never. And if you just join in, let me know your scoreline predictions. Let me know what you think. South Africa, Zimbabwe will be giving you more updates on other games as well. That is really going on. Really going on. So let me know what you think and how it's gonna work out for sure. Everything that we're going to make it a master architect and a great game. And if you just join in, subscribe and be part of this amazing community. Whoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. And at this moment, we are really trying to be on the game for sure, trying to make it a masterpiece for sure. And I don't know whosoever is going to be winning this game, but we just almost 2 minutes into the game for sure. But let me know how it's going to turn out for sure. Everything is on point, everything is massive, and hey, it is Ashili Sports, and hey, we give it to you as it is. And if you just join in and you are new, remember to be part of this amazing community. Ashili Sports, today we'll be giving you the update of Angola, Egypt, and then the Zimbabwe one that we'll be doing today. So it's going to be master architect. Or what do you think, guys? What do you think? And hey, brilliant African Cup of Nations is here. We all know how things are really tempering with sure. For sure, it's really gonna be great and positive things are really gonna come out of this game. And let me know your scoreline predictions. Let me know what you think. And whatsoever you think, hey, Ashili Sports got you covered. Ashili Sports got you covered, guys. Come on, guys. Activate. Let's see how it's gonna be. It looks like, yeah, things are really gonna be working perfectly for both sides. Zimbabwe is on green for sure, and South Africa is on their usually yellow jerseys. But I don't know how long this is gonna work out. I don't know how long things are really gonna be changing. But if you just join in, let me know your scoreline predictions. Really important game between these two sides, and I know how important this game it is for everyone to enjoy. And hey, positive game, massive one, and they are really enjoying for this is gonna be something else. Away back to Washington. Washington cleared the ball in, and hey, it is really massive architect and great massive point here. And I don't know how it's gonna be. Attempt miss. Sifo Mbule, South Africa, right-footed shot from the right side of the box is close, but missed to the right, assisted by Kuliso Mudu. So, guys, let me know what you have on board. What do you think is going to happen? Yeah, South Africa on their usually yellow jerseys for sure, and how it's going to be. Zimbabwe. Can Zimbabwe take up to the action? Can they make up to the action for sure? For already, yes, South Africa defending quite very well. They are not allowing Zimbabwe to get into the game. Quick counter-attacking transition. And what can they do here? Let me know your Zimbabwe have defended it out. So it's a throw-in for South Africa. It's a throw-in for South Africa. What can they do here? It's really impressive and massive architect of a game here. And it looks like our police is really the one who get the shot in, and it was blocked by Zimbabwe. And we hang on to see what is going to happen next in this game. Long throw-in for sure. This time, the long throw-in has been really reintroduced into the game. Ooh, Zimbabwe have cleared their lines once again, and South Africa in control. Guys, what do you think is going to happen? Who is going to win this game? Who is going to be a master architect in this game? Who is going to make the difference here? Already, For sure, we are still looking at Zimbabwe also getting on the other side of the game. Dribble one player in the box, but then massive defense from Bafana. Now another cross in by Zimbabwe. Yes, it's been dealt with calmly, but hey, this could be, it should be a foul against Zimbabwe. That was massive architect of a game. Great one here. I don't know how long this is gonna work out. I don't know how long things are really gonna be working, but these two sides are really changing the dynamics of this game. They are really changing the dynamics of this game. And if you just join me, let me know your scoreline predictions. Let me know what you think is going to happen in this game, because so far, so good from both sides. So far, so incredible for sure. As at this moment, I don't know how things are really going to be working out. But if you just join, 7 minutes into the game already, and we are still hanging on to see who could make it a master architect here. Come on. South Africa is very quick on the ball. They are very dynamic. It's a goal. South Africa have already made it in, and they have already made it in here. 1-0 in favor of South Africa just in 7 minutes into the game. South Africa is already leading by 1-0. I don't know how it's going to be, but let's see what the VAR will term as. Shipang Morimi. Shipa Moremi is the one who scored the goal for South Africa. I don't know what Zimbabwe could do as at this point, but hey, whatever be the case, South Africa is leading by 1-0. What do you think about this game? How is it possible? Just few minutes into the game. Last game, they were finding it very difficult in utilizing opportunities, but right now they are already into a lead in this game. What do you think? Absolutely massive. Do you think Zimbabwe can come back into this game? Do you think Zimbabwe can change the dynamics of this game? Do you think Zimbabwe can make it a massive architect in this game? But hey, let's see how it's going to work out. Ooh. South Africa really make it happen. And for sure, absolutely brilliant for sure. Just their usual green jersey, away jersey for sure. And South Africa already making everything possible in this game, making everything unique in this game. 7 minutes and it's already 1-0. And for sure, whoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. And for sure, Zimbabwe have a lot of work to actually work or to actually deal with. But I don't know how they are going to react after this game. South Africa have really changed these dynamics. And for sure, last time out, I thought it was going to be Zimbabwe 0, South Africa 1. Shipang Morimi, left-footed shot from the right side of the box to the higher center of the goal, assisted by Lily Foster. This is how it's gonna be. This is how things are really gonna be knocking out things for sure. And are we gonna see a lot of goals in this game? Are we gonna see massive goals in this game? Let me know what you think, and hey, your opinions are highly welcome. And if you just join in and you are new, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. Like and share the video. It's just incredible and massive one. Now Zimbabwe once again on the attacking side right now, and hey, can they react to this goal? Sorry, South Africa. South Africa is really going to make it massive, and now it's a throw-in for Zimbabwe. It's a throw-in for Zimbabwe. If you think there was going to be an early goal in this game, then you need to actually be awarded for that massive mentality. But for sure, South Africa have really turned their game around. They want to turn it around because last time it wasn't absolutely the way we wanted it to be. But then, yes, this time around, they are really poised to change different game here. Morimi is the one who is leading South Africa for sure. Let me know what you think. Let me know your opinions and suggestions actually going into this game. It's really on point for sure. So far, so good. So far, so good for sure. And hey, this these countries have been meeting for sure, and this is going to be the 6th time they are actually meeting. The last time they met was 0-0 in World Cup qualifiers for sure. In Zimbabwe, it was 0-0. The next one was 2024. South Africa won at home by 3-1. Also in World Cup qualifiers, and also they also meet in 2021 as well, World Cup qualifiers, where South Africa win by 1-0, and September 2021 as well, World Cup qualifiers, it was 0-0 at Zimbabwe. So it looks like, yes, Zimbabwe only winning in 2013, that was friendly against South Africa. So this kind of a game is a unique one for sure, and this African Cup of Nations, they've not really met that in African Cup of Nations for sure, and this is the first time. Can Zimbabwe actually come back into this game? South Africa actually gets a lot of clean sheet against Zimbabwe, but is it going to happen? With Zimbabwe mentality today looking absolutely, let's see what is going to happen. Another opportunity for South Africa. Yes, the goalkeeper, Washington, just came out to make it happen. Come on, guys. This is massive. This is absolutely great opportunity from these two sides. And I'm really happy that this is happening. And for sure, whoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. And at this moment, it's all about South Africa making their way through into the game. Now, Zimbabwe. Beautiful pass in there. Beautiful cross, but has been blocked by South Africa. And hey, once again, this should be a counter-attacking football by South Africa. Last time out, it looks like the up front of South Africa was very mal here. And here they are looking. Ooh, that was a wonderful shot once again into South Africa, into Zimbabwe goal line. But hey, their defensive line worked tirelessly to defend that ball out. And now Zimbabwe on the move here. Once again has been blocked by South Africa. South Africa defense is really working tirelessly to stay into this game and to make it happen. But Zimbabwe growing slowly into this game. They are really growing slowly into this game, and between these two nations, I don't know who is going to change anything. I don't know how it's going to change. I don't know how things are going to be changing. But it looks like, yes, every game and every minute count for these guys. The physicality and mentality of both teams actually eager to be scoring is really amazing here. And for sure, 90 minutes into the game for sure, and we have not actually seen Zimbabwe creating enough chances up front. But let's see how it's going to be. But defensively and midfield-wide, they are really poised to make it happen. South Africa on the move once again. Moving the ball beautiful, left to right, to the center, and they are really controlling this massive football for sure. And hey, once again, Washington save Zimbabwe. For now, the game is all about South Africa. South Africa, they are running, they are very quick on the ball. The transition is very unique here. But hey, injury have hit Zimbabwe as we speak right now. Can the player be able to continue? Let's see how it's going to be. Massive architect, great one. Come on, you guys. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscription button if you just join us and you are new. Let me know your own opinion. How can we upgrade this channel? How can we upgrade it to the way we want it to be? How do you want to be seen as in the next moment? Your opinions really matter here. And hey, we are almost getting to the quarter of this game for sure, but Zimbabwe have really not on point at this game. They allow South Africa to be getting balls in, to be getting crosses in, to be getting controlling the midfield for sure, and massively counter-attacking Zimbabwe. But let's see what has Zimbabwe in store, because some of these teams don't think the game is over yet. Sometimes they prepare different mentality and come back into the second half to make it a brilliant architect. As of now, yes, Egypt is also playing for sure against Angola, Egypt too. No goal yet in that game. It's still 0-0 as we speak. But let's see how things could be changing. Let's see how things could be making your way out. Cameroon, Comoros, Mali will also be playing after this game, and Zambia, Morocco, the host nation, will also be playing. So we'll see how beautiful we're going to be making it for sure. But as of now, yes, Zimbabwe goalkeeper is holding on to the ball. He's playing a little bit of tactics. I don't know, you are down by 1-0 and you are also playing tactics. I don't know what is really happening. Maybe that's the game plan they take into this game for sure. Long ball in from Washington, and for sure, let's see, control by Zimbabwe once again. What can they do? Beautiful pass into the middle, back to the defensive phase again. South Africa, really composure, and the way they are dealing with this situation is actually great. It's actually great, absolutely one. Let's see what Zimbabwe can do. Beautiful touch by the striker, back to the defensive line. And for sure, they need to build once again. It looks like Zimbabwe is just finding it very difficult in penetrating to the yard of South Africa. But anything else is like, yeah, let's see how they are going to react. But then they are really, really onto the ball. So far, so good. So far, so massive for sure. And hey, don't think it's all over. 17 minutes into the game, and I don't know what I can say about Zimbabwe as at this moment. But what I can tell you is South Africa is really leading in every area of statistics in this game. Every area of statistics is really been controlled by South Africa. 70% ball possession, 30 for Zimbabwe for sure. Expectancy goal is 0.17 for South Africa. Zimbabwe with 0.03. So far, South Africa have had 5 shots into the game. No big chance created, but really still leading by 1-0. That is how it's standing right. Another, he just headed above the post. Once again, South Africa really getting into their way to get another goal here. What is really happening with Zimbabwe? It's like their defensive line is really, really suffering. It's really, really suffering. The header was just coming out from Mbuli. Mbuli is the one who headed the ball out of overkick for South Africa. Now Zimbabwe 2 against 2. Oh, he tried to dribble, but then South Africa have already covered their lines and take the ball away from him. The last game, as I told you, you don't need to be panicking about South Africa. Their defensive shape was good, but always the problem was the final touch. Zimbabwe! Oh! Zimbabwe have had first corner in this game, and how are they going to handle it for sure? Whoever so be it, let's see how things are really going to be working out, and let's see how it's going to be changing for sure. And it's a corner kick, massive one for Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, what can they do here? Guys, if you just joined, let me know what you think. Let me know your scoreline predictions. Do you think Zimbabwe could come back into this game? Do you think South Africa is going to win? And what's your scoreline predictions? As at this moment, we say goal! Zimbabwe have equalized the goal for sure, and it's 1-1. I told you we might get goal harvest in this game, and it's just absolutely incredible. Massive one for sure. And hey, as it stands right now, I can myself tell you that this game is something else. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Is this Maswahi Tawada actually scored the goal for Zimbabwe, guys. And hey, this is going to be Game of Thrones. This is going to be absolutely Game of Thrones for sure. And I just cannot think for Zimbabwe come back into this game so early for sure. So let's see how Tawanda Maswahisi is the one who scored the goal for Zimbabwe. So let's see how this game is going to back to 0-0 as it stands right now. Back to normality, back to 1-1. And whosoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. And at this moment, we are still hanging on and we are trying to see who is going to be victorious in this game. Remember, this is another absolutely cracker of a goal from Zimbabwe. What is South Africa have slept off, and Zimbabwe have turned everything into their picture for sure. 20 minutes into the game as we speak right now, 1-1. South Africa 1, Zimbabwe 1. So let's see who is going to be the winner in first half. And let me know your scoreline predictions if you just join in. Let me know what you think and let me know how it's really thinking. This game is really, really massive, really, really hectic of a game, and I'm just enjoying it as you did here. What a wow. Don't celebrate yet. Don't celebrate too much because there are still a lot of minutes to play here. We're just quarter away from the whole entire game as at this moment, and we are almost half through to the quarterfinals of to the first half of this game. So let's see how it's gonna be. That was a beautiful footwork by the Zimbabwe. Now Zimbabwe attacking once again. Zimbabwe on the attack once again. What a massive architect. What a great game. I just cannot think far and I just cannot see what is really coming out. South Africa, what is really happening? Zimbabwe have come into this game so quick and so massively here, and I just cannot make anything out of this game, and I just cannot see any big deal out of this game. Let's see how things are really going to be changing. Let's see how things are really going to be transpiring in this game, but whatsoever is going to be, let's see who is who. Who is the master architect? Who is the owner of the throne? And Game of Thrones, that's how you're supposed to be handling it. I told you these two sides have met 5 times, and this is the 6th time. They've never met in AFCON Cup of Nations, but always in World Cup qualifiers. South Africa seem to be scoring or winning those games. Zimbabwe only win once at their home, and for sure, whatever be the case, let's see how it's going to work out. South Africa long ball in. So now it looks like, yeah, South Africa is now finding it very difficult in holding the ball, in holding the possession. Zimbabwe is growing more and more and more into the game. So whatever be the case, I cannot say who is going to be winning this game, but someone needs to go in and change every detail of this game. And who might it be? 23rd minute into the game. Still 1-1 from either side. 1-1 from now. South Africa wants Zimbabwe have cleared their lines and it's going to be a throw-in for the Bafana. Wow. I didn't expect this. I didn't see this coming. But hey, once it's already here, we just need to embrace it and we just need to enjoy every bit of this game. So you see, I always say it for sure. South Africa have really had chunk of possession here, chunk of shots here, and even one big chance created in the game. But hey, one thing about football is never says true. Football never follow the statistics. Once sometimes you get all the statistics, but in the end, your opponent show you that yes, it's not always like the way you want to be. Control the game and he will be scoring, or you get into the game and he will be making a different ball game here. But hey, whatever be the case, let's see how things are going to be working here. And now long ball to the other side of South Africa, really getting accurate passes here, and hey, just cross the ball to goal kick for Zimbabwe. This game is 50-50 game as I see it. Both teams look very, 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 very optimistic in the opponent box. Both teams are really, really quick on the ball, and the transition from midfield to attacking have really been absolutely amazed from both sides. And for sure, I wouldn't be surprised if we see so many goals here. So, goal kick for South Africa, Zimbabwe. Already for sure, let's see what is going to happen in Egypt. Angola too is still same story, nothing much from either side as well. So we are still hoping, maybe let's see what is going to happen. And if it stays like this, what does that mean for sure? If it stays like this, how is it going to be working out for sure in the group table? So everything for sure. Let's see how it's going to work out, guys. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for the mentality of this game? Are you ready for greatness of this game? So far, if it stays like this, Egypt is still gonna be leading the group, and also South Africa will be second, and Zimbabwe will be third. Remember, Zimbabwe failed to win their first game, and this is the second game here, so they need it. They need the win than any other thing. But for sure, another over kick for South Africa. Zimbabwe really tried everything here, but it wasn't really gonna be making anything here. But let's see how this is gonna be. Zimbabwe, Angola drew, and for sure, South Africa win their first game for sure. So now they have 4 points, and let's see how this is gonna work out. I thought South Africa also drew their first game for sure, but I don't know how they are already having 4 points. But let's see how things are really gonna be working. Yes, they drew. Yeah, they actually drew. This is the third game that they are playing for sure. But let's see. Whatever is gonna be is gonna be. What a massive. Now long ball in for South Zimbabwe have actually defended it calmly. Long in for sure. Now throw in to Zimbabwe. Come on, whatever is gonna be is gonna be. However is gonna change here. I'm still looking at how things could be working out, how momentarily things could change in this game. But as at this moment, yes, both teams have shown their weight. They've shown that yes, it's a balance of a game, it's a great of a game, and let's see how it's gonna be. Now free kick to Zimbabwe. Now throw in for sure. Let's see how it's gonna work out. The referee didn't take it for sure. Ooh, this is absolutely very lucky on the part of the South Africans for sure. But let's see, another throw in for Zimbabwe. Another throw in for Zimbabwe. Massive architect, guys. If you just join in and you are new, let me know what you think, your scoreline predictions. However it's gonna be, is gonna be, and whatsoever is gonna be, is gonna be. And I'm just delighted to be enjoying this game as at this moment. Whoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. And at this moment, we are really paused to get it happen. Wow. We are really paused to get it happen. We are almost getting to 28 minutes of the game, but hey, Zimbabwe always look like, yeah, South Africa, after scoring that goal, I think they went back to sleep, and Zimbabwe have come onto the game. So now South Africa is finding it kind of difficult, but sometimes it's not all about the possession, it's not all about the statistics. But so far, so good for both sides. And the physicality in this game is really paramount. It's really getting too much for sure. But whatever it is, let's see how things could be working. One thing about the game is your opponent make mistake and you capitalize on it. South Africa with their goalkeeper backline passing look amazing. And let's see what is gonna happen. Now, South Africa trying to search forward, but Zimbabwe have about 5 men in the midfield, 1 up front, 5 in the midfield. So right now, South Africa finding it better to break the midfield as it stands right now. And for sure, Zimbabwe are really getting their nerve. Zimbabwe is really playing beautiful game here. Shot in, but it was always rising and rising and rising. It's really rising for sure. Nakamba, if you know Nakamba, you know Nakamba. Nakamba is really doing quite okay, and he's really doing it perfectly in this game. And I don't know how it could change for South Africa, but as it stands right now, everything is on point. Everything is massive, and whatsoever is gonna be, is gonna be. And hey, Zimbabwe once again got the ball from South Africa. I told you, Zimbabwe have really grown into this game. They have really get into this game for sure. But Mokona and Sid Holy is the one making all the dirty work for South Africa in the defensive midfield. But it's not quite clicking as at this moment. But then you look at Zimbabwe with Nakamba in the midfield as a captain, and what they are doing over there will bust your mind. And that threat back is really working perfectly for both sides. Guys, let me know what is going to happen here. And if you just join, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube for sure, and also on TikTok, Ashili TV as it stands right now. And also you can also follow us on Twitter for sure, Ashili Sports, and hey, whoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. And at this moment, I just don't know who could make it happen. Let me know your scoreline predictions. Let me know your maximum opportunity here. Now, once again, Zimbabwe with a free kick here. What can they do? Long in. Ooh! He should have been scoring that goal. Zimbabwe should have been scoring that goal, but then the defender just headed the ball out above the post. That was a free header gifted by South Africa. Free header gifted by South Africa, and yet they cannot make it happen, and yet they cannot make it a master architect. I just cannot understand what is really happening as at this moment. Absolutely gifted to Zimbabwe, but they fail to make it happen. When you are getting this kind of chances and you don't actually make it a great point to just score it, your opponent gets slightest mistake, your opponent gets such opportunity, they will punish you for that. But let's see how it's gonna still happen. South Africa in control here at the back of their lines. Let's see. Ooh, that was an injury for Zimbabwe. Can he continue? I think he can still continue. Daniel actually get the injury for sure. South Africa have allowed Zimbabwe to settle in this game, so it's kind of very, very difficult to actually say what you can get in this game. But both teams look experienced. Both teams look like, yes, we are ready for this tournament, because Zimbabwe need to qualify, and they haven't won any game yet here. So winning this game could mean a lot. It means that they could be back to 4 points, and so Nakamba will not be in the midfield and allow South Africa to just get everything easier. South Africa already have 4 points in the second position, Zimbabwe in the third position. But remember, yes, Egypt is already higher in here for sure with 7 points. So Egypt have already qualified automatically, but they need a team who will be joining Egypt in that next competition for sure. But so 32nd minute into the game, 1-1 as it stands here. I haven't actually seen any clear indication saying this team is gonna win or this team is gonna draw. But guys, if you just join in, please follow us on Facebook, like and share the video. Your opinions are highly welcome. I just cannot get it, and I just cannot make it happen. What a massive architect, what a great architect of a game, what a wonderful strike of a goal from Zimbabwe as the these two teams are really showing what they are capable of doing. They are really showing every massive architect here. They are really showing great momentum here, and for sure throw in for Zimbabwe. Throw in for Zimbabwe. One thing I observed about South Africa last time out, when you put their upfront supply is totally, because they shoot from ranges. They shoot from long ranges. They don't able try to create spaces up front. So it's always a problem for South Africa. But you look at Zimbabwe, the way the goal scorer took the ball from at the edge of the box, dribble inside the box and be able to score that goal, I think I will give him thumbs up for sure. But South Africa goal once again was a shot that has been deflected into the goal. So they seem just not to be having a lot of creativity up front. But you know, African Cup of Nations or African mentality of a game, it's always difficult to get goals. But this tournament have surprised me in such a way that a lot of goals are coming in like never. And guys, let me know what you think. This is just a master architect of a game, and these two countries have really showed that Africa has the ability. Africa have the ability to lift a World Cup trophy. And for sure, you look at South Africa, why would he dribble back? Why will he dribble back? Once again, South Africa moving the ball from left to right, but Zimbabwe have actually Nakamba once again. That was beautiful interception by the captain. Once again, South Africa is receiving yellow card for an obstruction that is needless. That is Mabule or Mbule have actually received a yellow card that is needless. It's needless yellow card because you cut off the ball. Why will you foul him intentionally? That was absolutely unnecessary. And when you are playing a team like Zimbabwe and you just been getting yellow card, it doesn't speak well, because red card could be possible for sure. But the referee have been absolutely massive. He has been absolutely on point so far. Only one referee in this competition have actually disappointed me big time for sure. I don't know whether that was yesterday, Algeria game, the penalty, the red card that was denied. I just cannot think far. But so far, every referee have risen to the occasion. And today, once again, we are having a massive, massive one. Remember, Angola is still holding Egypt to 0 once again. Another tag. What's going on? South Africa, you need to calm down. This is not Nakamba. This is a Zimbabwe star, and you want to just hit him like that. Come on, get up. You are afraid of yellow card. The referee will not give you yellow card. For sure, this is absolutely incredible, absolutely massive. It's like we already have a comments coming on, guys. Let me see who is already giving us comments. So far, I don't know whether the South Africans are really afraid or what is going on with them. But let's see how it's gonna be. So Edward is here. Edward said, yes, South Africa must win this game. So it's a must win for South Africa. Well, let's see what is going to happen. Draw could also be good for South Africa. I don't know, but if they draw this game, let's see how this is going to be. They can still qualify for sure, because Angola too is still holding Egypt. But Zimbabwe also wants to win and qualify to the next stage. Guys, let me know your scoreline predictions. So, Eddie, what do you think about the scoreline? How many goals is going to come in this game? And who do you think is going to be your scoreline predictions in the game? Guys, corner kick for South Africa. Corner kick for South Africa. What will they be doing here? How can they change the situation here? We are still here, and we are still changing every momentum. And whoever the cap fit, let them wear it and let them wear it. And at this moment, we are still struggling, and we are here to change every narrative in this African Cup of Nations. Yes, Africa can do it. Now, if we just need Dr. Congo to go and win that game and also qualify, then Africa will have 10 teams in World Cup for sure. South Africa have already qualified for the World Cup. Zimbabwe haven't qualified. South Africa have always shown their mentality against Zimbabwe, but this is African Cup of Nations. You cannot always get it your way. You need to always work extra margin to make it happen. So I'm still hanging on to see whatsoever is going to be. And also, you can also bring in your scoreline prediction. You can also tell us what you think about the game. And hey, subscribe and be part of this amazing community where your opinions are highly welcome. This is Ashili Sports. We always got you covered. And this is democratic world. And in democratic world, what you expect is what you get. And hey, we are here in the African Cup of Nations in Morocco. Remember, Morocco will be playing tomorrow. Oh, no, they are playing after this game, yeah, for sure. And hey, as I said, yes, once again, South Africa really coming back into the game, but I don't know how they could actually change every narrative in this game, because they already allow Zimbabwe to come and build that confidence in this game. So we are still hanging on to see whatsoever is going to change. But both clubs seems to be very, very good. But when you talk about creativity, you talk about mentality, Zimbabwe in the midfield, oh my gosh. But South Africa, you cannot stop them from that speed, that wings of a football game, because I always love South Africa when they are going to the wings. Centrally, they are not doing quite much, but wings, they are absolutely unstoppable. Wow, that was a massive, massive, massive opportunity by South Africa, but they just headed it out for goal kick for Zimbabwe. That was absolutely, he just needed to get his head down, but Zimbabwe wouldn't allow him to get that header freely like that. And now we move on. We move on. So South Africa have 69% of ball possession, but Zimbabwe look very, very optimistic in the way. Attempted, missed. Siyabonga Ngezana's header from the center of the box is just a bit too higher, assisted by Obre Modiba, following a set-piece situation. And now, whoever is going to be, let's see how things are really going to be changing out. And these two teams are really, really amazing, and they are really, really getting into the game. And what is going to happen? Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mentality of a game, massive of a game. And if you just join in, please hit the subscription button, like and share the video. Your opinions are highly welcome. Guys, let me know your opinions, because this game, actually, we believe in democracy. We believe in you coming on board, and let's make it a master architect in here. For sure, I am delighted for you coming on board. And so don't just come and join. You can also enjoy Premier League here. You can also enjoy La Liga here. And sometimes any game, Champions League is also in here. Sometimes African Cup of Nation qualifier, anything soccer is in here for sure. So guys, join the subscription, subscribe, and let's make it a master architect and a great architect for sure. And hey, I cannot think far. Zimbabwe is making me think so. Ooh. South Africa just missed another opportunity here. The header was not, the connection to the header was not actually working perfectly. And that was a beautiful, beautiful gauge cross. And is it Mbole? Absolutely had the ball to different angle. Wow. Wow. 5 minutes, almost, we are almost getting to the first half of this game for sure. And I think, hey, we could just be ending the game with this kind of mentality. We could just be ending the game to 1-1 for sure. And second half will bring you that massiveness and that greatness of the game. So whatsoever is gonna be. And for sure, what is gonna happen? Let me know what you think and whatsoever is gonna be. And South Africa really, really determined, really, really massive. And hey, I don't know how it's gonna be, and I don't know how things could change, but hey, South Africa really, really getting into the game. And I'm really, now, once again, another gauging, but Zimbabwe have cleared their lines again, but it's not over yet into the South Africa. I told you, South Africa kind of football, they like shooting from a range. Goalkeeper denying South Africa once again from a range shot, denying South Africa once again from a range shot. Wow. I told you, South Africa centrally are not doing, the creativity is zero for sure, but when it comes to shooting outside the box, crosses and all that, you are going to be suffer from stopping them in that angles. But then Zimbabwe have really done massively so far, very good here. But hey, whatever is going to be is going to be. And let me know your scoreline predictions. Let me know what you think. And hey, we are almost getting to the first half of this game, and hey, whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. And now I am just paused, and I'm just happy that things have turned out this way, and we will know at the end of the game who will qualify to the next stage of the competition. Qualification is paramount, but South Africa qualifying to the World Cup and absolutely going out of this stage will be very sad for sure. But Zimbabwe, once again, they have a good players out there for sure. They are also looking forward to proceed into the next stage of the competition because they didn't get the opportunity to qualify to the World Cup for sure. Now, that was a massive red by South African defender. That could have been a threatening goal for Zimbabwe. But hey, Lunga to throw in for sure. Guys, it is just left with just 1 minute for sure. We will be getting to the first half of this game. By Lunga dribbled one player by South Africa. Oh, he caught the ball back once again. I told you, Zimbabwe have the men. They are very skillful on the ball, but mentality-wise, both have the same mentality. South Africa, long ball in for South Africa. Goalkeeper came out and headed it. He didn't control the ball. If he had controlled the ball and get it once into the box, he could have been scoring that goal, but he failed to get the header from the goalkeeper. Now, South Africa, once again, moving beautiful. Still we still look at the game, not goal from Egypt yet. So this is an opportunity from these two countries, Zimbabwe and South. Anyone winning this game at this point could be qualifying to the next stage of the competition, because Egypt is still holding Angola by 1-1. That is how it's still standing. So that's why this game is so mad. It's so mad. And madness in this game is absolutely incredible. Now, once again, beautiful shot in. Woo! He just controlled it, but it's not over yet. Out of South Africa box, Zimbabwe looking power. He just crossed it to South Africa defender, and I don't think something can come out of this game. Let's see what is going to happen, and let's see how this is going to happen. Another comments coming in from Sage and Tlalu said, best viewers. Oh, this guy can also worry. What's going on? Come on, let's make it a master architect. Let's make it a great architect for sure. And whatsoever is going to happen is still a master architect, and it's still a great architect. I don't know what is going to happen, but whatsoever is it, first half is here. And hey, let's see what you think. Guys, just what do you think? We still have some a minute of added on, or how many minutes of 3 minutes of added on us at this moment, and I just cannot think far. Let's see who could change the interface of this game. Let's see who could change the brilliancy of this game, and I just cannot think far, guys. Whatever is gonna be is gonna be. A massive architect of a game of this nature is really, really, really composed. The composure, the ability, the adrenaline, the physicality. This game shows everything in this game. Now, once again, Zimbabwe on the move. Ooh. Yeah, so South Africa have actually defended their lines out here. They have absolutely made it a massive architect here. And hey, this is just a brilliant game out from both countries. And I'm really, really happy that this is really, really on point. Absolutely on point. And whoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. And at this moment, I am really, really pleased with the kind of situation that is really going on. Now, guys, what's up, guys? This is Ashili Sports. This is massive architect of a game, and whoever the cap fits, let them wear it. And as at this moment, the cap fit both. So we don't know who is gonna come to second half to make it a brilliant architect for sure. Zimbabwe could have made it a brilliant. Now we are into the final minute of the game. Final minute of the game, Angola, Egypt have already gone first half 0-0. So it's an opportunity still for either of this country. If South Africa win, they are qualifying. If Angola win, they are qualifying. So let's see what is going to happen. And let's see how things could change from here. And say we are into the final minute of the first 45 minutes. And your scoreline predictions, we need it here and we need it. And grant us the opportunity to turn every big of opportunity here. This is just a big game. This is a massive game, and I just cannot think far, guys. I just cannot think far. And whatever is gonna be massive architect, great opportunity, and whosoever is gonna be working out. Let me know what you think. Another one coming in from Edward. Eddie said it's gonna end at 1-3 win for the Bafana boys. So guys, first half gone and first half gone. So what are your opportunities? What do you think about the game? How things are really, really going into play, and how it is really, really making it a master architect here. And I just cannot understand. Whatever is gonna be is gonna be. And hey, it is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful opportunity. Now this countries have actually shown us what they are capable of doing, what they can actually change here. But hey, I don't know how things are going to be working, but give me some moment. I'm gonna join you for sure. And sometimes, you know, when nature calls and you are alone, this is how it sometimes happens. When nature calls and you are alone, this is how it sometimes happens. So guys, give me some moment. I'll be joining you in just a few minutes for sure. I'll be joining you in just a few minutes for sure. Right on time for sure, and right on time. And hey, let me join you guys some. Give me some few minutes. Yes, guys, we are back for sure, and we will be giving you the analysis of the first 45 minutes of this game. Yes, your thoughts and opinions in first 45 minutes of this game. Really, really, really on point, and every game speaks well, or every moment of this game speaks highly of the countries that they are really representing. And for me, one thing that you need to understand is, yes, this is a game that we expected both clubs to actually show what they are capable of doing, but really they have done that, and they have done that massively, and whatsoever is gonna be is gonna be. I wasn't actually expecting that much from a team that could have just made everything massively for us. But then you look at the momentum and mentality into this game, and you say, oh, this was what we worked for. This was what we were looking for. And for sure, whatsoever is going to be, is going to be. Whatsoever is going to be the brilliant architect is going to be. And I'm just looking forward to see how this is going to work out. I'm just looking forward to see how things are really going to be changing from both angles. But hey, let me know what you think, and let me know your opinions going into this game, and whatsoever it is, let's see how this could change from both sides. Guys, let me know how it's going to work out. Let me know how it's going to change, and let me know how things are really going to be working from your angle. And for sure, today is another maximum episode, and you could see South Africa. They have absolutely got every opportunity to get into the game and make it a massive architect. We had them making their way into the game, and you could understand, yes, this wasn't what we expected in this game, but whatsoever is gonna be, is gonna be. Moderate game, mentality of a game, and it really looked like, yeah, all of them seems to be brilliant in that game. All of them seems to just get the power behind their way into the game. And first 45 minutes have really worked out from both sides, have really worked out from either side. And I'm just thrilled, and I'm thrilled with what is really going on. And both teams look like, yeah, we are ready, and we came here for success, and we need to get that success out there. And one thing about massiveness of this game is that any of this country winning is going to qualify automatically, because I can't see Egypt really going on to make it a master architect here. I can't see them really going on to make it a brilliant architect here. But you could see South Africa had about 69% of ball possession. But compared to Zimbabwe, they had about 31% of the ball possession, but always looks like they are scoring. South Africa won every statistics in this game. 0.50 expected goals in this game. Yes, it hasn't really changed anything. 8 shots in the game. I told you when it comes to shots, South Africa will always shoot outside and angles of the game, of the box for sure. And I'm really not surprised with the kind of shots they actually have. 2 big chances created and 1 goal in the game. While Zimbabwe with 0.49 expected goal with just 31% of possession. That really tells you how Zimbabwe are eager to score and how creativity they are in the first 45 minutes of the game. 4 shots entirely in the game, 1 big chance created, and they still have a goal in the first 45 minutes. Simfo Mbole absolutely did very well for South Africa, but had a yellow card because that tackle he did was just a needless red card for sure. Zimbabwe, well, I don't know how they could term it, but the goal scored by Zimbabwe was absolutely brilliant and absolutely beautiful. You need to Tewanda absolutely does very well in scoring that goal for Zimbabwe. And now South Africa now look shaky. They now look like, yeah, whatever be the case, we need to go in and score a goal. Whatever be the case, we need to go absolutely and get a goal out there. And sometimes these games, when you concede a goal, you need to take your time, calm down, make it a point to work out a beautiful concept. I don't know the message the coach is actually sending out to the players, but South Africa has just been dominant, running all over the pitch. But when you look at the final third, creativity, I don't see creativity in the final third of South Africa. They only shoot outside the box, crosses in. It's just like Nigeria first game. You look at what they were doing. You just go to the ball to the wings, cross in. Osimi is there. That's what South Africa is playing, and they are actually getting long-range shots. Absolutely, yes. I know South Africa to be scoring that kind of goals, but Zimbabwe defensively is great. Defensively, they've dealt with every question South Africa raised, and even the goal was deflection. So, and deflection, you cannot blame your defenders for that kind of goal. So you cannot even blame a goalkeeper for that kind of goal. So I still need to see more proactive creativity in this game. When you look at Zimbabwe, Nakamba, I'm really happy they gave him that captain role in the midfield. You look at how he's matured into this game. You look at his maturity in this game. You ask yourself, yeah, this guy has been in Premier League for several years, and for sure, his maturity in the game is absolutely amazing. He's dictating the tempo of the game, dictating every possibility in this game for Zimbabwe, and for sure, him doing all that dirty work, doing that all creativity, and you look at the runners all the time. You look at Zimbabwe players running behind South African defense, and it's always look very creative in that sense. And so for sure, I don't know how this game is going to end up, but both countries look determined. Both countries looks like, yeah, they seem to be winning the game. And believe me, I will not, if it goes draw, then it means that, yes, South Africa might qualify. And if it goes draw and, what's the name? If it went draw and then Angola actually are not able to actually win against, or Angola win against Egypt, then both countries are doomed. But let's see how it's going to turn out for sure, because I still believe something can come out of this game. Something can still come out of this game. And you look at, wow, midfield, I don't know whether South Africa was dominant in the midfield. No, I can't say that. But you look at Zimbabwe, they were very dominant in the midfield. South Africa plays wings football because in the midfield, you see Zimbabwe have a lot of men in the midfield, about 5 men thrown in the midfield, one on top, who is doing all the striking role for them, running all behind defense of South Africa, and he's doing fantastic work over there. But you look at South Africa, the moment they get the ball, we are counter-attacking. The moment they get the ball, they are counter-attacking. And Zimbabwe are very, very smart in the counter-attacking situation of South Africa. They are very, very smart in that situation, because when they are going, the 3 back always stay. And there's always 2 remaining defensive midfielders who are really, really on purpose of stopping the counter-attacking of South Africa. And this game, believe me, something will definitely come up out of this game. And if you just join in and you are new, remember it is Ashili Sports. Subscribe and be part of this amazing community. I don't know how things are really going to work out, and I don't know how things are really going to be working. But hey, it is a massive deal. It is a massive opportunity. And hey, whatever the cap fit or whoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. And as at this moment, I don't know how it's going to work out from both sides. But hey, I believe something must produce something, and something must be working perfectly for sure. What do you think, guys? What do you think, guys? What do you think about the first 45 minutes? Let me know your score line predictions. Let me know what you really think about this game, because for me, it's so it looks like, yeah, first half will be coming, or second half will be starting any moment from now. But let's see how it's gonna work out, and let's see how things could be working for sure. But hey, it is a massive let them wear it and let them wear it. Forget about what they actually say. Forget about what I'm still hanging on to see what is from both sides. But I don't know who is who and who is going to change that opportunity. So guys, Angola-Egypt game has just started. So any moment from now, this game will also be starting for sure. It's also going to be changing every dynamics in this game for sure. So let's get started and let's get it done. And for sure, whoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. And at this moment, we are into yes, the game has just started, guys. Let's get in and change every momentum for sure. And whoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. And so for now, we are looking into a detail of a game, and massive one for sure. Let's get on to it, guys. So let's see what is going to happen, and let's see how things could be changing here. But hey, it looks like South Africa already making substitution. They have made some substitution out here, and they have made some substitution out there. And I don't know whosoever is going to be, but let's see how things could work out from both sides. And if you just join in, it is a massive, 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 massive opportunity, and great, great, great one for sure. And I don't know what is going to be getting in here. If you just join in, remember the season of game is here, and the season of game is here. So I don't know whatsoever is going to be working. I don't know whatsoever is going to be changing here, but these two are really, really into this game. These two are really, really changing the mentality here. And second half has just started, guys. Second half has just started. So whatever is going to happen is going to happen, and we are here in live in Morocco for sure, and African Cup of Nations is really, really buzzing for sure. And whatever is going to be is going to be, guys. Whatever is going to change is going to change, and I just cannot think far. Let's see who is who and who could be changing the dynamics of this game. And let's see what is going to be changing here. Whatsoever it will be, will be. And if you just join in, this is your massive, massive, massive opportunity to change every momentum of this game. And I'm still here at Ashili for sure. And guys, if you just join in and you are new, remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. South Africa have already made some changes into this game, so we are still hanging on, and we could check as how it could dominate, or they could dominate the game for themselves. But sometimes you just wait and wait and wait and see what could be changing in this game, in this kind of games. But then whatever is gonna be is gonna be, and whatever is gonna change is gonna change. The referee is from Morocco, and that's one thing you need to also understand. And hey, it's really, really on point, and it's really, really working perfectly for both sides. And I just waiting and waiting. Let's wait and see how it's gonna end up. So we are already into how many minutes? Just 4 minutes. We are going to fourth minute of the first 45 minutes, and things could be changing here, and things could be. The dynamics of this game is always on point. The dynamics of this game is always great for sure. But let's see who could change the situation. Now, South Africa once again on the possession as at this moment, and they are just playing it at their half yard. Already, a lot of men have already moved into, and there is some kind of space in between the midfield, and two players are really attacking for Zimbabwe right now. Two players are attacking for Zimbabwe, and South Africa turned the opportunity, went to wings for sure, and he ran off. He could not give it to him. He has to give it back. Once again, yes, it's a goal. The Bafana have really got in their nerves here and get a goal in us at this point, and South Africa is really, really leading by a 0-0, and I just cannot think far, It's Lily Foster. Lily Foster actually get the goal down for South Africa, and you didn't expect this. It's really here, and it's really here. The goal is already here, and I don't know what you might think. Do you think something is going to end up here? Do you think it's going to end like this? South Africa changes have already worked for them in the first 45 minutes of this game. In the first 45 minutes of this game, it's really, really on point for South Africa. Guys, let me know what you think and let me know how things are really going to be changing. Game of Thrones. And Game of Thrones, this is how you expect things to be working. And goalkeeper came out. South Africa, what a wonderful header. The defense of Zimbabwe have been exposed by Foster. Lily Foster. Yes, the defense of Zimbabwe have really been, but let's see how it's going to be. Let's see how it's going to change. And for sure, South Africa is leading by 1-0 once again. And I don't know how Zimbabwe is going to come back into this game. I don't know how Zimbabwe is going to change their way into this game once again, because they need that win. They need to qualify. Okay. It's a goal. Beautiful, beautiful architect, beautiful, beautiful massive game, and whatsoever is gonna be, is gonna be. Whatsoever is gonna be, is gonna be. The momentum, the massiveness, the greatness, and the defensive have really been exposed. The goalkeeper had to move forward. He hesitated, and he hesitated. He should have come out. The hesitation actually allowed him not to get the goal. So, yes, he didn't actually do well for sure. He didn't do well. Now Zimbabwe will be cursing their stars for not getting onto this game, for not making their way into this game. But whatsoever is gonna be, is gonna be. Let me know your opinions and let me know your suggestions getting into this game. But then South Africa is leading by 2-1. Now South Africa is back into this game. They are back like, yes, they want to really qualify to the next stage of the competition. And hey, let me know how things could be working out. Let me know how it could be changing for South Africa. The keeper should have come out. Zimbabwe keeper should have come out and make it a brilliant architect, but then he just hesitated. And hesitation always will make you feel unwanted. And for sure, they have made it a brilliant architect for sure. Let's see what is going to happen. I don't know whether Zimbabwe can double or juggle their way to get 2 goals in this game. In African Cup of Nations, anything can still happen and anything can still be anything. And hey, let me know what you think and let me know your scoreline predictions. And if you just join in and you are new, follow us on Facebook. And the Bafana have really make it happen. Lily Foster. What a wonderful play and what a massive display from this guy. And I just cannot think far. I just cannot think what is absolutely getting on. Now, South Africa is calm on the ball. They are calm. Now, I think the coach has really spoken to them. The coach has really told them to come on the ball. Don't be rushing and don't be too much fast on the game. And this second half, yes, they are treated by caution. And for sure, South Africa with this point will means that, with this win will means that they will have 6 points and will be qualifying to the next stage of the competition in second place, because Egypt is still 0-0 in the other game. So Angola is still holding Egypt to 0-0. So South Africa have advantage here, but hey, it's not over until it's over. Now the ball are being cleared by the defense of South Africa. They don't want to commit to any problem. They don't want to commit to any issues. And for sure, let me know how it's gonna be and let me know how things are really gonna be working out. And whatsoever is gonna be, is gonna be. Come on, guys. Absolutely massive, absolutely brilliant, and hey, whatsoever is gonna be, is gonna be. Let me know what you think, guys. Zimbabwe is determined to come back, but South Africa defensive is just now. Modiba defended very well here. 0-0 draw. Is it going to be draw here? And if it draws here, how does it look on the face of South Africa? It's still going to be South Africa qualifying. But in case, that is in case Angola didn't win against Egypt. And for sure, they are still holding Egypt by. So corner kick for Zimbabwe. Corner kick for Zimbabwe. What will they be looking forward to get here? What would they be looking forward to get here? Something must always change something, and something must always make something happen. And as at this moment, the Bafana have shown that, yes, they are the master architect in this game. They are the Game of Thrones in this game. They are the brilliancy in this game. And Foster took him, a master architect of a header, to take South Africa into the lead. But let's see what Zimbabwe will be doing. Can they react massively into this game? Can they react massively into this game? I wish something must be changing. I wish something could have been changing for these two sides. But whatsoever is going to be, is going to be. He just ballooned the ball into the area. No one is there to meet it. Ooh. Yeah, the ball was always going out. It went out and came on. So Zimbabwe didn't cross in the ball quite okay. But for sure, anything can still happen. It's too early to accept defeat. It's too early to be accepting that, yes, something must be happening. But South Africa momentarily now slow the game. Now they are not hesitating nowadays, because first you could see them just rushing quick. We need it quick. Long ball in once again. Zimbabwe have dealt with it. And for sure, let's see how it's going to be. It's like South Africa have actually changed the dynamic and the composure of Zimbabwe in the midfield. So South Africa have really trying every possible means for sure. Overall, I will say, yeah, Zimbabwe is still wants to just get it to happen. But South Africa have switched to 3 back. And you could see, well, I can't say 3 back and I can't say it's 4 back, because when they are on the ball, it's total different ball game together when they are off the ball. Because when they are off the ball, they get back to 4 shape. When they are off the ball, when they are on the ball, they get to 3 formation, and 1 is joining midfield. That's how it's really determined here. But let's see how it's going to happen. Now, South Africa is really confident. They are really showing their confidence here. And now, once again, South Africa on the move. Ball being played wide again. Tried to cross in. Zimbabwe just defended the ball. This second half, South Africa, ooh, this is a massive opportunity. Oh, once again, Zimbabwe goalkeeper rise to the occasion. He has rise to the occasion once again. Arubi has rise to the occasion once again, and believe me, you massive architect in this game. Well, for sure, South Africa, Mudau, Mokona, and also you look at Modiba, also Foster and Moremi. All of them have absolutely done very well. They are in control of this game for South Africa. These names I've mentioned, they are the master brilliant behind, they are the brain behind South Africa qualifying to the next stage of the competition. That is if they do. That is if they do. But then, yes, you look at Zimbabwe. I told you their up front are really dominant for sure. Dube and also Maswahisi and hey, Fabish. They are really doing quite okay with for Zimbabwe, but it's not actually enough to get on and make it a master brilliant. But whatsoever is gonna be is gonna be. I don't know how long it's going to be, and I don't know how fast this game is gonna change. But hey, once again, South Africa defending their lines. Makambe have been defended by what's the name? Is it Murabi or guys? Whatever be the case, I think South Africa is really going. Modiba. I always forget his name. South Africa getting massive chances here. Inside of this game, guys, before you don't know anything, but inside of this game, Zimbabwe held South Africa to a goalless draw in World Cup qualification just 10 weeks ago. Zimbabwe have conceded in both African Cup of Nations group games, lost to 2-1 to Egypt, drew 1-1 to Angola. They've also scored in both AFCON group matches, despite losing to Egypt and drawing with Angola. But on the other hand, South Africa lost their last match 1-0 to Egypt, despite having 18 shots in that game. South Africa also failed to score against Zimbabwe in their most recent meeting in October. South Africa generated just 0.62 expected goals from 18 shots in their narrow loss to Egypt, and also beat Angola 2-1 in their AFCON opener before the Egypt defeat. So this is really how things are really going to be happening on both sides. But South Africa once again moving, but Zimbabwe have cleared their lines here. It's always something gonna be missing something. It always something gonna be getting into something, and I really determined, and I'm happy that this is really working out by South Africa. This is really working out by Zimbabwe. But once again, this is great moment from both sides. And I just don't know who could end up by qualifying to the next stage of the competition. If you know who could qualify, let me know in the comment section. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't follow us on Facebook as well, and keep your comments coming. Let's see how things could work out, and let's see how it could be generating for sure. And this is Master Architect. This is great moment, and whoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. Guys, you could make it a Master Architect here. Let me know what you think. If you are South African, do you think they could qualify to the next stage, or you think Zimbabwe can still come back in this minute of this game? I just cannot tell, and I just cannot say how it's gonna work out. But these two really are messing with each other at this point. Now South Africa on the move. Yeah, Zimbabwe absolutely cleared their lines to throw in. We are into 63rd minute of this game. Almost a quarter to finish up this game. Almost getting to a quarter to finish up this game. But then, yeah, Zimbabwe still down by 1-2. South Africa massively on point here. And hey, winning this game could mean there's 6 points in the second place behind Egypt. But then Zimbabwe said, no, we can still fight on our way. We cannot stop until the bones are rotten. We need to fight and win this game. And that is what Zimbabwe is doing. But the weight of South Africa in this second half is really massive. And I just think Zimbabwe is delaying their changes. They could have changed by now. They could have made that changes by now, because down in the first half doesn't speak well. But it looks like the coach is also planning of something else. It's better for South Africa to keep the ball now. For South Africa to keep the ball now. It's better to get South Africa into the game. It's better to make Zimbabwe suffer with their defensive error and goalkeeper error. But whatsoever is going to do is going to do. And let me know what is going to happen, because Zimbabwe needs to get a goal. This is an opportunity for Zimbabwe. Ooh, Zimbabwe hit a bar here. Zimbabwe hit a bar here. That could have been an opener. That could have been a massive architect. But then South Africa are so lucky here. They are very lucky here. Zimbabwe could have come into this game. A wonderful shot that hit the woodwork of the goalpost. Wow. That is great, and that is something else. Zimbabwe is really determined to come back. Another opportunity, but just headed it. What is South Africa doing? It looks like Zimbabwe are now getting that spot holes. They are getting that momentum, and they are leaving their trademarks in the South African box. That was a free header by Zimbabwe, and unfortunately he couldn't control the ball on his head, and it went above the post, and goalkeeper could not do anything because the goalkeeper had to relax for that ball to just go. And now referee is really warning the goalkeeper of South Africa, Washington. He is delaying time here, and time is not on our side as at this moment. South Africa need to be very cautious in this game, because if Zimbabwe comes in right now, it's going to be total different game altogether. If Zimbabwe comes in and gets a goal here, it's going to be different ball game. Once again, South Africa on the move. Shot in, and it just went a little bit wide. I told you, South Africa are shooting from Morimi once again. Morimi, I told you, these guys are the master architect behind South Africa's success in this game. Other than that, South Africa would have suffered a lot. A draw doesn't look good for South Africa. A draw doesn't look good for Zimbabwe, because Zimbabwe drawing here automatically means that they are out of the competition. So let's see what is going to happen. Zimbabwe haven't won any of their African Cup of Nations games in this season, so in this tournament. So let's see what is going to happen. They lost to Egypt and draw to Angola, and now South Africa is leading by 2-1. Can they come back here? Disappointment is the name of the game. The fans of Zimbabwe will really be disappointed at this stage of the competition, but then what can they do? They have the opportunity to win the game against Angola, but mess it up, bottle it in, and now against Egypt, failed to win. Egypt won that game, and they failed to actually draw that game once again. And now South Africa is really on top of this game once again. And Zimbabwe needed another shot again, and Arubi once again saved it, and South Africa could not get the bounce back, but it's a goal kick for Zimbabwe. It's a goal kick for Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is really lack of decision, and sometimes decision making in the final third is the problem here, because shooting desperate shot away from the box really not the thing that I really expected from Zimbabwe. But whatsoever is gonna be is gonna be. Now we are into favorite minutes of this. Favorite minutes of this game, into almost 70th minute in this game, and hey, something still needs to work out. Something still needs to make a massive impact here. I don't know how long it's gonna be, and I don't know how possible this is gonna be. But if you just join us and you are new, it is Ashili Sports, and it is massive architect. And hey, whatever be the case should be the case, and whatever is gonna be is gonna be. And hey, Zimbabwe battling the ball with South Africa in the middle. They are battling in the middle. Takwada, Arubi. Now, beautiful constructed in the defensive phase by Zimbabwe. They are playing the ball into their defensive phase, but let's see what is going. Long ball in, South Africa headed it out, and now they should not also do that and make a defensive error here. But whatever is gonna be is gonna be, and if you just join in, Remember to follow us on Facebook. Remember to subscribe and be part of this amazing community. Also share and like the video for sure. And hey, whatever be the case, we are still Ashili, and Ashili, whatever be the case, it is a great and a massive architect of a game, and whatsoever is gonna be is gonna be. I don't know how things could be working, and I don't know how it's gonna work out. Oh. From an attacking point of view, you can understand now things hadn't just be the way we wanted it to be. Things hadn't just be the way we wanted it to be. But hey, absolutely not on point from these two sides. But we are still hanging on to see how the game could be ending. As at this moment, Nakamba is absolutely tired here. I don't know why Zimbabwe is not making substitution here. I don't know why Zimbabwe is not making substitution here. I don't know why they are not. Their coach is just silent at the back of the game right now, because right now you need to qualify to the next stage of the competition. South Africa was absolutely not on the game in first 45 minutes, but the moment the changes happen, you see what South Africa is doing right now. They are in control. They are calm. They are really making every minute count for them. But you look at Zimbabwe, you need to change the formation, you need to change the dynamics of the game, you need to change one or two things, but it's like the coach is just quiet. And I don't know, maybe he's too, I don't know whether he's thinking something might be changing in this game or what exactly is on point for sure. We are into 72nd minute of the game. Marvelous. Nakamba once again dispossessed the ball to South Africa. South Africa once again moving in here, determined to try and slow down the attack. That's one thing I wanted to see from South Africa, and they've really done that, and things are turning for them. Now let's see how beautiful any of this stuff is gonna change. But whatsoever, long ball to the other side, control beautiful for sure. Moriba. Oh, Morimi, sorry, Morimi. Now it's a free kick for South Africa. It's a free kick to South Africa. Now South Africa is making another changes. Magoba, or is it Magoba? It's a goal. Zimbabwe have come into the game once again, and it's really difficult to say, but then Zimbabwe is back into the game, back to level. South Africa have given away once again a goal again, and I don't know how it's gonna work out. I don't know how things are really gonna be changing, but once again, Tawande scored the goal for Zimbabwe. And hey, what do you think about this game? What do you think? The master architect of this game is really on point here. And I don't know what is really going on with these two. But hey, it seems to be goal harvest for both sides. It seems to be goal mass. Oh, this is now its own goal. It has been given as own goal for sure. Obre. Oh, South Africa. Oh, South Africa have given the ball yet once again. Yeah, it has been given as own goal. Tawande made it in the goalkeeper block, and it hit the South African player and then go in. So now let's see what is going to happen. South Africa should be praying that this should not be another thing here. Zimbabwe have absolutely come back into this game, and this is what I've been talking about. Williams has no clue that this could be a goal coming on for sure. And hey, it is what it is, and it is absolutely what it is. Zimbabwe, can they qualify? Can they find their way into this game? Can they find their way into this game? And it's such a massive. The goal came at a right point where both of them can still fight to qualify to the next stage of the competition. Now, I cannot say and I cannot think anything else than to just make it, just wait and see how they could be able to make it a master architect here. But as of now, whatsoever is happening, nothing of this nature could change for sure. And I'm so agitated. I'm so really happy that this is a massive game. I told you it's a game of throws. You don't play AFCON Cup of Nations like this with massive mistakes in the midfield. Now South Africa once again trying to redeem themselves, but Zimbabwe defensively look attractive. And for sure, this is a true offside position for sure. Guys, if you just join us and you are new, please give us a shout out by subscribing and be part of this amazing community. And for sure, follow us on Facebook as well. Those of you who are on Facebook, follow us, like and share the video. It will all help us to grow this channel for sure. In this channel, we want to be making it a massive architect. There are a lot of things we do here, and you will regret it by following us at this moment. So let me know what you think. Your opinions are highly welcome. Yes. Now, Zimbabwe on the move once again. Zimbabwe on the move once again. Ooh, that was a mess. That was a mess. That should have been entering the net. That should have been entering the net for Zimbabwe. Now, South Africa once again making some changes again. I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know how things are really going to be changing, but these two guys are really making me feel better in this game. They are really making me feel absolutely massive in this game. And it's all about the momentum. It's all about the greatness. It's all about what they are taking out in this game. Now 2-2 for sure. And 2-2, we cannot tell. In the beginning, I keep on telling you, I don't know who could win this game. I don't know who could come in and change the mastermind of this game. But both look strong. Both look determined. And this is how you need to actually get on and make it happen. Now let's see what is going to happen here. Now Zimbabwe, free kick to Zimbabwe. Free kick to Zimbabwe. What would they be thinking? And what will South Africa be thinking as at this moment? We are into 78th minute of this game, and it still looks like, yes, someone needs to win this game. Someone might be winning this game. And hey, whether it's going to be Zimbabwe or South Africa, I cannot say. And I cannot tell, but let me know what you really think about this game. Let me know how things are really going to be messier here. Yes, long ball in, cross in, once again, a header back from the post. Ooh, how can he not connect with that ball? Zimbabwe looked threatening. Zimbabwe is always threatening to South Africa since the goal came on. Oh, that was offside. That was offside. So for sure, if they had scored the goal, it could have been different ball game together. But South Africa is very lucky to get away from this situation. But let's see how it's gonna be looking for sure. Let's see how it's gonna be working out from both sides. But as it stands right now, hey, I don't know how it's gonna work out. I don't know how it's going to be. But let's check the table and see what is really going on the table as at right now. It's between Angola and Egypt is still 0-0, so it's an advantage to South Africa. If it ends like this, South Africa will still qualify. But if they make mistake and Zimbabwe came into this game, it will be head-to-head for sure. And let's see how this is going to turn around. So South Africa with a corner kick here, what can they do? Can they make a different optimistic here? Shot in, have been headed, but Zimbabwe headed their way. And once again, shot follows, but it just went wild. So South Africa is crying for handball. South Africa is really determined. Penalty awarded to South Africa. Penalty awarded to South Africa. Wait, guys. Wait a minute. It seems he's hurt, but let's see. It's still checked. It's being checked. Penalty is being checked for South Africa. Let's see how it's going to work out. Let's see how things are really going to be working. Yes, it should be penalty. It should be penalty. It should be penalty. I don't know how they are going to overturn it. I don't know how the VAR will think about it, even though he dived. But the hand is always before the head. The hand is always before the head. So the referee, he needs to check it out. For sure, it's going to be penalty. I don't know how it's going to work out. This is an opportunity for South Africa to redeem themselves in this game. But if they fail to score this penalty, I don't know what I could say. But Zimbabwe, I think the defender might be very, he should, yes, it's a penalty. Whatever angle they look at it, it's a penalty for South Africa. What angle they look at, it's an easy penalty for sure. So let's see what South Africa could make out of this game. But the referee decision is, yes, it's a penalty. Yes, for sure. Guys, if you just join in, let me know what you think. Subscribe and be part of this amazing community. And whatsoever you think, this is amazing for sure. Be part of this Ashili Sports. Subscribe and be part of this Ashili Sports. And for sure, let me know what you think. Follow us on Facebook. And hey, wherever you go, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you go, Ashili Sports. Go! South Africa have redeemed themselves into this game. Oswin, our police, have made it a massive architect, have made it a brilliant architect for South Africa. Penalty score, and now, yes, South Africa is back into the game with 3 points for sure. So let's see what is going to happen. Let's see how it's going to change. Let's see how things are really going to be determined. And whatsoever is going to be, is going to be. I don't know how Zimbabwe will do, but I don't think how they can even come into this game again. Because Angola is still holding Egypt to 0-0. South Africa is leading Zimbabwe. So automatically, South Africa will be qualifying there, even if the game becomes draw. So let me know what you think, and let me know your opinions going into this game. We are into 83rd minute of this game. Guys, 83rd minute of this game is not a small thing. It's not small thing. That was a wonderful converted. You don't expect someone to be missing penalty at this stage. You don't expect them to miss penalty at this stage. And now, South African coach can breathe now. But kudos to Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe fought very well. It's a good fight. But then, at this point in time, if you are doing this for your country, I don't know after the game how the one who considered the penalty should be explaining to Zimbabwe fans. I don't know how he should be explained to Zimbabwe fans. In this VAR area, you don't do that kind of things. You don't do that kind of things. And now South Africa is back to the lead. South Africa is back to massive leading this game. Wow, brilliant here. Massive here. And just when you think something cannot change in this game, just when you think that the game could be different ball game together, South Africa have come in once again and have absolutely changed the momentum of the game, have absolutely changed the greatness of this game. And hey, be it whatsoever it is Ashili Sports, and whatsoever it is massively won here. And hey, subscribe if you join us, follow us on Facebook as well, and we will be delivering every excitement to you in this game. Absolutely on point, absolutely massive. Now, once again, Zimbabwe on the move. They are now working tirelessly once again to get their way into this game. And they are on the move. Wow, he couldn't dribble. South Africa have defended their way. Now, opportunity for Zimbabwe. Ooh, the goalkeeper, Washington does very well here. Washington does very well here in defending that ball. He really used his leg to prevent the ball from going in. That could have been absolutely massive equalizer in this game. But hey, Zimbabwe have really fought very well. That was a good fight from Zimbabwe. But hey, it is always good to make it a master architect. And if you just join, let me know what you think. Zimbabwe still running everywhere, but South Africa defending very well on this game. I just cannot think far. I just cannot think far. Now it looks like, yeah, everything is on point for Zimbabwe once again. But hey, massive workout for sure. And hey, the ball have gone out for, is it goal kick for South Africa? I think after this game, the coach of South Africa should be buying a champagne for Washington. Washington really did very well in stopping that ball. That could have been 3-3, but Washington rise up to the occasion. Washington rise up to the occasion for South Africa, and now let's see how it's going to be. No wonder he is the captain of the side. No wonder he is making it a mess. Now South Africa on the move once again. We are into a maximum of just few minutes into the end of the game. But hey, let's see. It is 7th minute into the game. South Africa keep on making changes, but it looks like Zimbabwe is afraid of changing the dynamics of their play, and South Africa should have done better with this cross, but Zimbabwe always look better. Wow, unbelievable, massive architect. Whatsoever the game is really touching. It's really on point, and it's really great opportunity. I cannot believe what I'm seeing, but what I'm seeing is really architect of a game. Wow. Zimbabwe just give the ball once again away. Guys, let me know your opportunity. What do you think? Your final thoughts of the game, your final momentum of the game, because I was really thankful that Zimbabwe come back into this game. But once again, South Africa have really changed their ways of the game. And for sure, whatsoever is gonna be. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscription button. Let's make it to a maximum subscription for sure. And hey, let me know what you think, and let me know your opinions going into this game. I'm really pleased with this kind of performance. Africa is always rising to the occasion. The only thing the Western world cannot take away from us is our passion to the game. It's our passion to the game. And the game is really important to us. And African Cup of Nations is really on point. Now, Zimbabwe once again should have turned, but that was offside for sure. South Africa is also once again lucky to get away with their defensive offside track setting. They have set the offside track. Now, look at Zimbabwe now trying to make changes in the 9 minutes of the game. I don't know what is really going on, but whatever it is absolutely massive. Zimbabwe making changes now. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. I don't know how to sing the song, but guys, I know my voice is not for singing, but whatever is gonna be, this was an epic showdown of a game that no one expected and no one wanted to sell the facts of this game. But whatsoever it is, that was a great architect of a game, and I really seem to enjoy it, and I have enjoyed this game once again. South Africa now clearing their lines, because when it comes to this point of the game, you just need to be clearing your lines. You just need to clear every opportunity of this game. And guys, if you still join us and you are new, please follow us on Facebook, like and share the video, and for sure it will help us grow this channel for sure. So let me know your predictions as well in the comment section, and for sure whatsoever it is a massive and it is a great opportunity. Laston Morawa, thank you very much for mentioning me, and thank you very much for sure. And hey, I really appreciate what you do here, and I really appreciate for mentioning me on Facebook for sure. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for sure. And guys, absolutely massive game, and I really expected this game to be a great game. Yeah, Angola, Egypt is still 0-0, and for sure, South Africa winning this game could means a lot on the table, and statistically, yes, it could mean a lot, and it could mean a lot, and both South Africa and Egypt will be qualifying if it stays like this. That is how it's always gonna be, and that is how things are always gonna be. But let's see how the epic of this game is gonna end. Zimbabwe with a long throw. They are coming to do long throw here, guys. We are also into the 90th minute of the game for sure. We are now South Africa goalkeeper, 7 minutes of added time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes of added time. South Africa defended very well in that long throw for sure, but 7 minutes is still a minute that a goal can still produce in this game. But whatever it is gonna be an epic of a game. It's gonna be a massive of a game, and these two have really emerged in this game. Absolutely. Let's see how it's gonna work out. Let's see how things are really gonna be. Now South Africa cleared their lines, but it's not over. Another shot in, but was just rising. Give the ball, spread the ball. Now it looks like, yeah, they are really gonna be making it hard and difficult for sure. But whatsoever it is almost over, and it's almost over. Zimbabwe is not playing for fun. Unfortunately, if it stays like this, Zimbabwe and Angola will be going out of this competition, and I'm really sorry for that. Yes, not all in the group will qualify, but the best among the best will be qualifying. And Zimbabwe have really tried their best against South Africa, but we know South Africa always win this game against Zimbabwe, even though I haven't seen them meet in African Cup of Nations, but World Cup qualification and the rest, you could see South Africa just getting in to win that. I think for the past 5 games they've met, South Africa win about 3, they drew 1, and Zimbabwe won only 1 of, and that was a long time ago. So as coming into this game, we always see South Africa winning this game. But sometimes Game of Thrones, anything can change, and anything will be a master architect. And for sure, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section, and let me know your opinions going into this game. Next game coming your way is gonna be a master architect. It's gonna be a brilliant architect, and I don't know how long this is gonna be, and I don't know how fast it's going to be. But hey, whatever gonna be is gonna be. Let me know what is gonna be. Let me know how it's gonna be, and let me know things is gonna be. And because South Africa have qualified to the next stage of the competition, and it looks so marvelous, it looks so great. And even though it's not over yet, even if it draws, South Africa still have the opportunity, because Angola never scored Egypt. Opportunity once again being now a corner kick, minute corner kick for Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe really determined to equalize, but I still think even if equalizing this goal, they need to win. But within this short period of this minute, I don't think they can use it to score 2 goals. African certainty, such things doesn't happen unless they will say it's voodoo or voodoo. But let's see how it's gonna work out. For sure, this is a free kick for South Africa. South Africa is lucky to get away from here. South Africa is lucky to get away from here, guys. Now, Washington is down. Very committed style of a football. Both clubs or both countries have been committed. The commitment is really fantastic. The commitment is really amazing. And don't forget to subscribe if you just join us. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook if you just join us. And the excitement, we will always bring it to you for sure. And however it is, let's see how things are really going to be working out. And I don't know how things will be working, but if you join in, this is a massive architect of a game. Great one for sure, and South Africa will be very delighted in moving to the next stage of the competition. But I don't know, the World Cup Do you think 10 African Cup of African countries will be representing Africa in the World Cup, or is going to be something else? But let's see, the goalkeeper is up. Washington is up. So let's see what he's going to deliver and how he's going to make it happen for South Africa. Whatever it is, massive architect, whatever it is, this is absolutely brilliant. And let me know who the cap fits. Final games and final games getting on, and massive ones here. And hey, clearance. Now Zimbabwe is clearing. They are pimping. They are pimping the ball away. Oh, South Africa have got a corner kick here. South Africa have got a corner kick here. Zimbabwe, sorry, but yes, you have to find your way back to Zimbabwe for sure, and back to your various clubs for sure. Now we just left with 1 minute to for this game to be over. 1 minute and the game will be over. 1 minute and the game will be finally over. And let me know your opinions for sure. This was great. This was absolutely great. And hey, whatsoever it is, we are really delighted, and we are really delighted to be here. And I'm still here, and I'm still here. Angola, Egypt finished 0-0. South Africa, Egypt have qualified in Group B. Is it Group B, guys? Group A, sorry. Morocco, yeah, Morocco is there. No, sorry, it's not. In Group B, yes. South Africa and Egypt have qualified in Group B. So you don't need to work yourself out, Zimbabwe. Sorry, that is it, and that is it. We will see South Africa in the knockout stages. We will see South Africa in the knockout stages for sure. They will be joining Nigeria. They will be joining Nigeria as well, and Morocco as well. And which country is that? Yeah, Morocco and Algeria have been given. So now Egypt and also South Africa will be joining them in the knockout stage of the competition. Congratulations to South Africa. Yes, pim. Congrats to South Africa. South Africa, congratulations to you, and congratulations to you for being yourself and being qualified to the next stage of the competition. They are on their way now. South Africa on their way now. So for sure, this is a clap for South Africa. This is for South Africa. They have qualified to the next stage of the competition. Zimbabwe, good luck next time. Because I don't know how even draw still makes South Africa to qualify to the next stage. So kudos South Africa. Kudos South Africa, yes. South Africa have qualified to the next stage of the African Cup of Nations, and they have really done themselves a great job. They have really shows that yes, the momentum, and it's all over, and it's over. Yes, congrats to South Africa, congrats to you guys, and whatever is gonna be is gonna be. And let me know what you think and how it is really determined here. And hey, I was really happy, and I'm really happy with the situation. South Africa have qualified to the next stage of the competition. Guys, if you just join in and you are new, remember it is Ashili Sports and Ashili Sports. South Africa really make it a massive architect, and they have really make it a great architect here. And I don't know how I pretend them, but clap for them. Clap for South Africa. This is absolutely on point game. This is absolutely massive game. And hey, it's really massive. And kudos to South Africa. Guys, let me know how it's been. And if you still haven't liked the video, please follow us on Facebook. Those of you who are on Facebook, follow us for sure. Like and share the video. And I'm really thankful with your massive support and with your massive determination. And hey, if you are a Zimbabwe fan, sorry. And if you are a South African fan, congratulations. And for sure, this is all about the game. This is how the game has been, and this is how it has been, and this is how things has been working out for both sides. And thank you very much, guys, for being here. Thank you very much for your time. And without you guys, things could have changed in different direction. Absolutely massive, 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 massive one. And whoever the cap fits, let them wear it and let them wear it. And for sure, South Africa, the cap fit them very well. The Bafana, the cap fit them very well, and they have really qualified to the next stage of the competition. And for sure, we'll see you in the next episodes of the game. Guys, remember, next game coming your way is gonna be Zimbabwe, Zambia, Morocco. Zambia, Morocco. That is the game that will be coming. So we will stay tuned, and hey, we will come back next game for sure, because it's still gonna be an hour time for sure, and we'll still use the hour to actually determine what we could do. And guys, see you in the next video. See you for sure, and without much ado, this was absolutely, and thank you guys for being here. Thank you very much for your time, and we are gonna see you in the next video. Salute to you guys. Ciao.